Hello, my friends. Happy Monday. Jill here with your weekly dose of Monday motivation in my empowered fitness community for women 40 plus looking to get energized, confident, and strong. If you're new to the group here, welcome. I come in every Monday and do a little pep talk for you about getting motivated and taking action towards your goals. And I know that gets extra hard around the holidays with all the extra treats and distractions and the busyness and all that great stuff and all the family and the gatherings. But I want to just let you know that there is a group of women here who are crushing goals, who are making strides, and I wanted to share some of their wins with you today. So I think many of you know we started our Holiday Shred Cash Challenge a week ago today, and today is going to be our first big cash giveaway to somebody who's been consistent and has been sharing with us over the last week, because the sharing really brings us together as a community. And I want to just stress that today they shared, or it was actually yesterday, but some came in today and continued to share some incredible wins that they experienced in the last week in our in the first week of our 3-week challenge. And so I always find that there's kind of 3 different types of people out there. We have the people who will hear you say, oh, somebody, lost weight, and they'll be like, oh, good for them, right? And it's kind of like a little bit of jealousy, and it's not a very positive person who says that kind of thing. Then we have the people who are like, oh, that's amazing, good for them. Too bad I could never experience that, right? And they can see that other people can win, but they don't quite believe in themselves. And then we have the third person who is so excited to see other people's wins and so inspired, and that they take action and they, in fact, repeat the actions that that person who's gotten results has taken. And so that is what I would love to see in you, is that you take these stories that I'm about to share with you and be inspired and take action, and in fact take the same action that these ladies took. Most of the ladies who I'm going to be sharing about have actually had a one-on-one call with me, and they discussed their goals with me, they discussed their challenges with me, and together we figured out what their best first or next step was to get to their goals. And so for many of them, it was joining my Empowered Fitness Mastery program, which is my big coaching program where they and I have a lot of one-on-one time. We also have group support and interaction and lots of tools to help them in their journey. We also have people who wanted to just join a group challenge. And then of course we always have people who are not ready for a big step, but just take small steps in the right direction. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do today, is to follow in their steps and schedule a call with me. And so what I've done is I've included the link here, and you can read up on the program, you can read up on my coaching strategies, and schedule a call with me that works for you. And then at the end of that sign up, once you've picked your time and filled out the form, you'll be taken to the confirmation page. And on that page are a lot of their stories. And I always say I need to keep adding. I have so many more videos and stories that I need to add to that page, because there's so many more amazing success stories. But I want you to start listening to them and reading them, because I think you're going to find a lot of your own struggles and your own goals in the stories of these ladies. And it really shows that it is so possible. So I don't know what you're thinking could happen in a 3-week challenge between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I knew when I gave them the 10-minute tone up and the option to choose a 10, 20, or 30-minute calendar in my fat shedding meal plan, I knew there was going to be amazing results. But I want to just read you from their fingertips to your ears what my clients have said about this first week in our challenge. So first we have Caitlin, and Caitlin was brand new to me in this challenge. She was referred in by a client of mine, and she says, I'm down 8 pounds, probably mostly bloat from poor eating prior to the challenge, but I will take it. Lisa, who's been with me for several months, at least 6 or 7 months, says, I was really happy with myself after my holiday gathering last night. I started with water, had 2 drinks the whole night. I stayed away from the cheesy appetizer and ate vegetables and protein as good as I could with the food available. Also, this week of macro planning was new for me. Happy with how I did and now know how to do better with week 2. So this is growth. Although Lisa's been with me for quite a while now, for about 6 or 7 months, she, possibly more, she has learned different tools, but she had never gotten to this nutrition tool. And this is also new workouts. And so learning a new tool is never super easy. Week 1 is definitely something that you're kind of playing with, but now she's learned and she can grow as we move forward. Sorry, the sun just moved. I was enjoying that little sun and then it went away. Angie, who has also been with me for quite a while, let's talk about years. Angie says, I did all the scheduled workouts this week, which I do believe can be a challenge around this time of year. Tuesday, I came home from work and was really tired and just didn't feel like doing the workout, but I made myself anyways and was very glad I did. See, nobody ever regrets doing a workout. Then yesterday, I almost didn't do them because I was going out with a friend and didn't think I was going to have time. But then I thought, they're only 10 minutes, so just go ahead and do it. I did, and I'm glad because I know I would have been mad at myself today if I hadn't. I also stuck with the meal plan all week. I lost 3 pounds this week and feel energized and strong. Looking forward to another great week. Amazing job, Angie. So proud of you. Ginger has also been with me for quite a while now. She says, I'm feeling great, love the focus on fitness and nutrition at a time of the year where that is difficult. This community is so helpful. I've liked the structured nutrition and that is making a difference for me. And I've gone out twice this weekend and been able to work it into the plan. Amazing. We've got Rachel, who's also been with me for quite a while. She says, my biggest win was not snacking at night on junk. I haven't stepped on the scale yet, but I definitely feel way less bloated and excited for week 2 to crush it. And then she edited, I'm down 4 pounds. This is big for Rachel because Rachel has a tendency to not be consistent. And the fact that she crushed an entire week is really exciting for me. And I can't wait for this week too. Jessica says, I did start the week off late because she was finishing my Fit and Fast program. And I love that they're only 10 minutes and I can do 1 or 2 a day. I lost 2.2 pounds this week, feel strong and energized. Looking forward to next week and staying even more on track with my nutrition. Amazing. And hi, everybody, by the way, Lisa, Brenda, Andy, Christy, Jen, Jean, not Jen. Okay, Paula, listen to this one. Paula is another one who's new to me. We had a call last month and we decided that she was gonna get started here. And Paula is down 8 pounds. She says, my focus is on staying on the fitness and nutrition journey with this great team. My biggest thing has been drinking water, but I've been doing half my body weight in ounces and feeling great. Amazing. Blythe has been with me for a few months now, and she says, I've really noticed the definition starting to form in my biceps and triceps. Nobody hates that. Jennifer has also been in my Empowered Fitness Mastery program for a while now, at least 4 or 5 months, I think, maybe longer. I'm down a few pounds, haven't had many bad cravings, proud because we had pizza at work on Thursday and I didn't have any. I ate my roasted veggies and headed to the gym after work, and I've had no sweets this week. Very, very good, Jen. Love it. Stephanie says, a non-scale victory. My comfy jeans are now too comfy and saggy to wear. I have control over my food and planning is easy as long as I prepare. I'm sleeping well and I have great energy. Those are awesome non-scale victories, super important. Sahara is proud of herself, continuing to show up every day. Now, Sahara has been just doing fantastic. She has been committed to my programs the last few months and been super consistent. And I know that having that daily accountability, somewhere to check in, has been really big for Sahara, staying on track and feeling like a part of a community. Gracie, who's been with me for years too, says, staying consistent with my workouts. I've gone up in weights, meaning not weight, but weights. She's getting stronger. In some areas, I feel great. I have wiggle room in my favorite pair of jeans. Ooh, that feels good. All right, Kimberly says, let's see, my win was actually doing all the workouts on the day that they were scheduled for, because typically I'm falling behind. That's amazing. She said, let's see, okay. She says, even 10 minutes can be hard to find. She's got so much going on in her life, but she managed every day this week. That is an awesome feat when you know that that's a struggle for you. Irene says, I did all the workouts, building up running mileage back to longer distant races and tries. Felt great at a race yesterday, even on the hills. Amazing. She's in Cleveland, Ohio. She said it was cold. Food plan was okay, could be better. Okay, room for improvement. I haven't had sweet cravings for a long time. Need to watch out for good bread and savory foods. Okay, we got to be careful of those things. Our little weaknesses. Judy says, my win is becoming more consistent with exercising. Carissa says that following the eating plan was a plus for me. Sarah says, my win was that I got in my daily workout, and it was my first week that I didn't have to leave work early to take a nap. Sarah's been going through some health things, so that's wonderful to hear, Sarah. And Laura says, my biggest win is staying consistent and doing the exercises every day, down 2 pounds this week. So obviously this plan is working. This group's got a ton of energy. They're doing amazing things, and it's only been 1 week. So imagine as we continue to go, we've got 2 more weeks in this challenge, and you better believe I'm putting together plans for them to continue on in their journey, have lots of support, and just continue leveling up. I think what's important is that what they're going to see is that week 2 workouts are going to be a little more challenging than week 1 workouts, and then week 3 workouts are going to be a little more challenging than week 2. And that's the whole idea of progression and leveling up. And then what we're going to hopefully do is put everybody on the next program and graduate them and start again and continue this journey like I've been on for almost 10 years now of consistency and pushing myself harder and always having nutrition frameworks to follow and always having support, because it's when I don't have anybody to check in with too, which I use my client groups as my check-in. When I don't have that accountability, I too, even as the trainer, can go off the rails. So it's always good to know that there's tools here and that we are becoming people who will put ourselves first, who will take the time to plan and prepare. As we saw on Fridays, I always ask my clients to start preparing and show what they're going to be doing for the next week. Keep them accountable to that, so that we're always seeing new results. They know I'm here for them. They know they can ask me questions all the time. And it's just very exciting to know everybody. Like, as I read these names, I know everybody. Nobody's a stranger. Nobody gets lost, whether you're in a challenge or a program. And that's why I think it's so important for us to have these amazing one-on-one calls where we're just getting to know each other. And not everybody joins me after that first call either. You know, I've had a couple calls in the last week where the ladies need to talk to their husbands, need to think about it a little bit, and hopefully we'll just get everybody moving in some little regard in the right direction. Okay? So that's all I have for you today. If you haven't had a call with me, book one. And if you need to take some next steps, or you need to have your plan in place for the new year, then let's put it in place now. We'll start the planning process. We'll start picking out what we're going to do. If we need to save up money, or if we are ready to get started on our goals. What I don't like to see is people say, like, well, it's a busy time of year and I know there's going to be a lot of temptations, so I want to start after all that. That's making an excuse. That's giving yourself a reason to overindulge and to put yourself even farther back and to possibly get yourself sick before we even get to doing the work. All right? So have a wonderful week. I will see you all on Wednesday for our weekly Q&A session. Bye.